Hey, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Entrepreneur Rescue Mission. This is a Time to Grow production, and we are going to be talking about how to drive website traffic using your LinkedIn profile. And yes, that is possible, and that is why we're talking about it today. But before we do, just another announcement. We've talked about it in previous episodes. If you are looking to grow and scale your business using LinkedIn, growing your email list, driving website traffic, right? Getting more sales. We are going to be teaching all of that and more in a free 5-day workshop called Scale Your Business Using LinkedIn. It is from April 21st to April 25th from 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's completely free to register, and all you have to do is go to the show notes, the description, or the email that gets broadcasted out in order to register, and we would love to see you there. So, Nancy, is it possible to drive website traffic using your LinkedIn profile?
Yes.
Okay, what is one way you can do that?
Well, there's multiple ways, but if I have to pick one way, at the very top of your profile, right? LinkedIn allows you to actually add a little link there that you want to really focus on driving traffic to, wherever you want to send people.
Okay, great. Um, so we're going to go over three strategies or three things that you can do to drive website traffic from your LinkedIn profile. Now, the first is, I would say, the most common place that people do this. Now, just to let you know, the three suggestions that Nancy and I are going to make do not require any of the paid versions of LinkedIn. We actually teach the how to utilize and really maximize the efforts of the free version of LinkedIn. If someone does want to get Premium Navigator or Recruiter, that's completely up to them. We don't push it. We don't even recommend it. But if someone asks us for a suggestion based on what they need, we would say maybe yes, no, or indifferent feeling. So in the headline portion of our LinkedIn profile, where it lists your name, where you live, LinkedIn gives you the ability to add a hyperlink. They give you the ability to add some sort of link where you can have a link text. And the most common thing that people can do is you can drop the homepage to your website where it says add your link. And when you do that, it'll say add link text. And why is this important? Well, if you don't add link text, it just has the URL. Now, if I was to put mine there and it said scottaaron.net, yeah, people would know what it is, but you need to give verbal cues of what you want people to do, a call to action. So when you put the URL in there, a box opens up underneath where it says link text, where I would say in all caps, visit my website. I would click save. And then if you went to my headline, you would see a clear call to action for people to visit my website. So that's the first place. Now, Nance, why don't you tell everyone the second place where you can actually add your website to drive traffic?
The second place that you can do that on is if you scroll down just a little bit further on your profile. If you don't have this section actually yet, you can add it, but it would be the featured content section. So this is actually a section that LinkedIn added. I don't even know how many years ago at this point, but it's one of those things that if you don't know about it, people don't even realize it's there and it's available. So, like I said, you can add it up in the top. You can hit the edit bar and just add additional sections. But the featured section is a place where you can feature all kinds of different things, right, guys? It's your billboard, right? Like your LinkedIn profile is really your billboard. But the featured section could be anything from your website link, could be your book a call with me link. It could be a really great blog or article, that you wrote or a newsletter that you really want to feature and that you want people to see to learn more about you. So
So again,
amazing.
yeah, I mean, so it's above, it's right below your like headline and before your about or summary section. And basically, you can rotate thing if you have a workshop, if you have a lead magnet, if you have a podcast, a YouTube channel, you have testimonials, you can add all that there. Like Nancy said, it's your billboard. So if you go to where it says add profile section, and you click on additional, which is the second arrow tab down, you'll see the first thing right there. It says featured, and you can add featured content. Some people just want to add their website because they don't want people to go multiple places. They want to just kind of have that singular, that view of just visiting my website. And all you would have to do is click the plus sign, and it's going to give you a few different options of things that you can add: a post, an article, a newsletter, media, or a link. And this is where you would click add a link. You'd put the hyperlink to your link to your website. You'd put a small description, a thumbnail, save, and it's there. Now, the third and final place where you can put your website, it's not clickable, but it's also good to put it there, is at the end of your about or summary section. So the about or summary section is basically where you kind of share what you do, how you do it, who you do it for, why you do it. And at the very end, and this is what Nancy and I always suggest, is making sure that you add a call to action. Email me here, visit my website here. And that's where you can actually put your website in there. And it's just a simple copy and paste for the person that really wants to go visit your website. But don't forget, you've already hit them twice above with your website because it's at the top portion of your headline. It's in the featured content section, and now you're hitting them a third and final time in the about section. And this is how you can really drive website traffic from your LinkedIn profile when it's set up the right way and get more people visiting. And if you have a proper pop-up on your website, guess what? Now you're collecting emails. So we wanted to kind of make this episode very short, sweet, and to the point because a lot of people are like, how can you drive traffic to my website? How can I do that? Well, these are three ways of how you can do that. Nancy, anything that you wanted to add on?
Uh, I mean, again, we're keeping it simple in this episode. I know, there's so much, right? We can peel back for LinkedIn, and that's what we're actually going to be doing in the workshop next week. So if you guys have not signed up yet, like Scott said, the link is going to be in the description. You can also go to, or you can go to thetimetogrowcom and go to workshops, and you can also click on it there. But, register for our upcoming workshop, which is all about, scaling your business using LinkedIn. So we'll cover some of the other techniques and tactics to do this on LinkedIn. And it's a really great workshop, guys. I mean, honestly, the first time that we ever kind of went through some of these deeper topics, people just had so many aha moments. And you're going to walk away with really just so much knowledge that you can implement right away. So, again, if you have not registered, make sure to click the link in the description of this podcast episode, or you can visit thetimetogrowcom and just check out workshops and register there.
So we hope you enjoyed today's episode. Love and gratitude, and we'll talk to you next time.
Bye bye.